To express my sincere and utmost gratitude to all of you for being here today, for your valuable presence and your time.
And I wholeheartedly request your patience all throughout this evening.
So now I would like to thank you all for being here for the grand finale of the second season of HR Calibration 2.0. I would like to express my sincere gratitude and appreciation to all the valuable and respected people present here in this evening. Now HR Calibration 2.0 and North South University Management Department. The journey of NSU HR CLUB started from 2014 with the motive to connect the NSU students with HR academicians and corporate HR professionals. HR CLUB attempts to put a corporate vibe inside every club members so that they can deal with the real-life corporate situations. Now coming back to our competition. And one more thing I would like to mention about HR CLUB, this co-curricular club currently has 207 members, and this club actively caters on the development of these members regularly. So the competition HR Calibration 2.0, it is the biggest inter-university HR-based competition nationwide. The North-South University HR CLUB has brought the second season of its flagship event HR Calibration. It is the first and only national competition based on HR practices where students from different universities across Bangladesh participate. It is also the nation's biggest strategic HR model building competition where students, participants and teams are given an access to an organization for which they have to build a strategic HR model.
Now we will watch a video representation on NSU HR CLUB.
তারপরে পার্ট কোনটা So let's have a very big round of applause.
Now, I would like to request Mr. Alamin, Faculty Advisor of North-South University Human Resources Club, to give his welcome speech and welcome all of you over here today. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Muhammad Mushir Rahman Ranga, the State Minister, Ministry of LGRD and Cooperatives. A special guest, Mr. Muhammad Shah Jahan, Honorable Member, Board of Trustees, Northside University. Ms. Yasmin Kamal, Honorable Member, Board of Trustees, Northside University. The Chair of the session, Professor Atikul Islam, Vice Chancellor in Northside University. Professor Muhammad Mahbub Rahman, Dean, School of Business and Economics, Northside University. Ms. Zakia Tazeen, Chairman and Managing Director, Index Group, Mr. Mashid Rehman, Division HR Director, Renken, Mr. Shahriar Harun, Director, People and Technology, Renken, Professor Joshim Uddin Ahmed, Chairman, Department of Management, Northside University, our honorable judges from academia and industry, the participants, the faculty members, the students, and alumni. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the grand finale of HR Calibration 2.0. I know many of you have traveled from a long distance and we highly appreciate your effort. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. After a long journey, we have finally arrived at the grand finale and the final round of HR Calibration. I would like to share a little bit of the background information with you. To start with, we had 370 teams in this event. And remarkably, we had 19 teams from IBA, 20 teams from Dhaka University, 50 teams from Northside University, 10 teams from Jahangirnagar University, 15 teams from Independent University of Bangladesh, 8 teams from East West, and the rest of the teams were from some other universities of the country. You'll be surprised to know that we had teams from outside Dhaka as well. We had teams from Khulna, Sylhet, Rajshahi, and Borishal. After healthy scrutiny at 2 different levels, finally the best 8 teams have arrived at this grand finale, or the final round. So out of 317 teams, we have now best 8 teams. So clearly you understand the intensity of the competition. There was a very, very high level of competition in this event. So why do we hold HR Calibration? This is one of the frequently asked questions. I face this question almost every single time we hold HR Calibration. Here is my answer. The academics and industry experts always strongly believe that students should get a strong platform to put the theories into practice. Every day they learn a lot of theories in the classroom settings. However, the students hardly get the opportunities to put the theories into practice. Our HR club has designed HR Calibration in order to bridge that gap. HR Calibration has been designed in such a way that students get a strong platform to put the theories into practice. For example, the best 8 teams, the last 8 teams which are present here, they got a fantastic opportunity to work on a real organization and scrutinize their HR practices and build a model for them. I'm repeating, they didn't simply work on a case, they literally worked on a real organization, scrutinized their HR activities and build a model for them. And the company is Renken. Renken is our strategic partner. I'm grateful to Renken that they allowed our students to get into Renken, scrutinize their HR activities and build a strategic model for them. And in this afternoon today, all the participants, all the best teams presented their HR model to the judges. Our judges are present here. I'm really thankful to the judges. They are from both corporate and academia. They're all holding senior positions in their organization. They judged the strategic model of the best 8 teams, and we're going to publish the results soon. So this is a fantastic opportunity for the students. They got a very, very strong platform. They got an opportunity to bridge the gap between corporate and academia. And that's why we're here. That's why we're striving hard to produce better and better events in which students can put the theories into practice. Lastly, I would like to thank Index Group. They are our title sponsor. They have contributed a lot. Without their contribution, this event would not have been possible. I'd like to thank Renken as well. They are a strategic partner. Without their help, this event would not have been possible as well. And I also like to thank our Honorable Minister from LGRD and Cooperative, our Board of Trustees members, Honorable Shahjahan Sir, Yasmin Kamal Miss, our Atikul Islam Sir, Vice Chancellor, our Dean Sir, and I'll not extend my speech. I'd like to finish off. Thank you once again for hearing, for your patience. Thank you.
So now we will be talking about our strategic partner Rankan. So Rankan has been shaping the competitive landscape across a diverse group of industries. Rankan started its journey in 1979 as one of the largest premium automobile provider in Bangladesh. Till date, Rankan continues to offer a wide range of products and services. Its focus remains premium customer segments of the country with international brands. At the core of the company's success is an innate desire to challenge the conventional way of doing things and to set the trend as an example for others. So now we will be providing a video, we will be showing a video from the Rankan group. So let's have a watch in the video.
Came to the extraordinary ways and successfully landed a moon. Now we dream to colonize Mars, the probable second home for all of us. Traveling through alien 80 is very conventional. Traveling beyond the map speed is the future. Free-driven car is outdated. Hybrid and electric vehicle is the new avatar. Making phone calls is normal. Engaging with lifestyle living is a hybrid. Internet is a necessity, but intelligent platform of Fleda is like adding a new dimension. Only if you can think beyond the curve. It all starts with a dream to reach new heights. It's all stretching a bit more always. It starts with you, seeing the unseen. Now, it's time for us to conquer new territories, break all the barriers, and create a new identity. This is Rankan. We are Rankan.
A very good evening. My name is Mashid Rahman. I'm representing Rankan, and I've been asked to tell you guys about, from a business perspective, what does HR means. Even on a very basic note, I would like to start with the notion that, very importantly, the basic notion for business is value the human resources. If you look into the whole numbers in business, in your book, everything depreciates. The only thing that appreciates over time is your people, and that's your resource. Hence, you got to do things right. Whenever you're doing actually the hiring, you have to be very selective in your hiring. You got to be very meticulous when you hire people, and then you get them on board. You connect to the company, and that's very essential. You connect so that they can deliver what is important for the company, the value. You connect them to the culture of the company. And that investment is part of your retention. Just to let you know, those of you who are practicing HR, you got to understand, hiring is difficult, but retaining employees is very important. It's much more cost effective and it's better for your organization. In business perspective, I look after the energy engineering and real estate businesses. For me, these are very important factors. The reason is, retaining people, training them up, holding up and getting the right delivery is very essential. Otherwise, we cannot sustain. Just to give you an example, when you practice, you got to understand the whole aspect of culture. Giving you an example of Carleton Fiorina, the first Fortune 500 CEO in the United States, HP Hewlett-Packard. And she came to India and she tried to play the American way of doing businesses in India. And that did not really work well. And Dell was the winner. You know why? They did not understand the value the way HR works in India. The reason I'm telling you is this, is you have to understand what the local culture is. Best practices are fantastic, but you got to tailor it up for the local needs. And for that, you have to have a good understanding of your environment. That is the essential part for any businesses to understand the culture of environment they're in. Otherwise, sustainability becomes hard. Else, it's a success factor if you can retain the people, train them well, and get them connected to the culture of your organization. Now, I'm going to take you a little bit example. I'm not going to go too far. Just to let you know, our company, Rankon, is a very flat organization. We have started, one of the first company in Bangladesh who have started open office policy. That means even the managing director and us, the directors, we do not have any office. We sit along in an open space. And that introduces us a open communication. And we are taking it from the best practices and trying to connect it with the local culture. It's difficult. Nobody likes changes, but it works in the long run. Because you got to understand, Bangladesh is on a dynamic move. It's one of the fastest growing economy in the world. And the next big thing. Further to, gonna look into the Indian and China model. Alibaba, Didi, Tata, Reliance, Adani's. These are all homegrown companies. So it is important that the local companies like Rankon and many others also reach, we are also imitating them. We are trying to tailor that in local context because we're going to be the next big thing. A lot of the people who are practicing HR, you aspire to be part of MNCs, but I tell you something, the local companies are getting much bigger than our imagination. And that's where going to be the turning point for Bangladesh. And it's really complementing the overall growth of Bangladesh. And last but not the least, I'm going to just quickly tell you a quick thing about how it's done. You as a practitioner, as students, you're going to focus on few things. And that is, you're going to be very, you're going to value the time. You're going to be very focused on your delivery. And the easy mantra for success is you're going to work smart and you're going to work hard. That's the last thing, you're going to repeat those things. And everything that you do, I'm going to just say my last word before I conclude. Whatever you do, in every step, try to make a difference. End of the day, that difference stays for a long while. Thank you so much.
Now, I'd like to thank Shafiullah Al-Moni, who is the CEO of Index Group, and Mrs. Zakia Tazin, who is the Chairman and Managing Director.
Without your contributions, HR Calibration 2.0 wouldn't be possible. Now, before I'd call Zakia ma'am on stage, I'd like to play a short video where our Shafiullah sir has conveyed his message because he couldn't be present here today, which is why he has conveyed his message through a video to all of us. So please, let's a big round of applause for Index Group and let's watch the video.
HR Calibration 2.0 প্রস্তুতিকারী আয়োজন করা হয়েছে। প্রথমেই আমি এই ক্লাবের সাথে সংশ্লিষ্ট প্রত্যক্ষ এবং পরোক্ষ সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি এবং তাদের এই উদ্যোগকে আমি সাধুবাদ জানাচ্ছি, কারণ যে কোনো দেশে যে কোনো উন্নয়নে প্রথম যে প্রেক্ষাপটটা কাজ করে ধানগুলো মোটা লাগে যে জিনিসটা আমাদের সবার জন্য মানুষ আমাদের যুব সমাজ বিশেষ করে পাবলিক এবং তাদের বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের ছেলেমেয়েদের তাদের ক্যাপাসিটি করতে পারে সঠিকভাবে, কারণ সঠিকভাবে জানাটা পরবর্তীতে তাদের বাস্তবিক জীবনে এই প্রয়োগগুলোর মাধ্যমে কিন্তু দেশের সার্বিক উন্নয়ন সাধন হবে। আমি আরও ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি, কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাচ্ছি নর্থ সাউথ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের ক্লাবকে। আমি মনে করি বাংলাদেশের অন্যান্য প্রাইভেট বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় যে বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়গুলোতে এই ধরনের ক্লাবের সুযোগ আছে তারা নর্থ সাউথ HR ক্লাব থেকে এই ধরনের প্রতিযোগিতার আয়োজন করবে। এই প্রতিযোগিতাগুলো যেটা সবচেয়ে বড় কাজ করবে, যারা এর সাথে সংশ্লিষ্ট থাকবে সবার ভিতরে একটা বিশ্বাস জমা করবে, যে বিশ্বাসটা আমাদের দেশের সার্বিক উন্নয়নে গঠনমূলক উন্নয়নের জন্য সবচেয়ে বেশি দরকার। আমি এই ক্লাবের সাথে সংশ্লিষ্ট সবাইকে আবারও কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাচ্ছি। আমি বিশ্বাস করি এই প্রতিযোগিতাকে সুন্দর এবং সফলভাবে পরিচালনা হবে এবং ভবিষ্যতে এই ক্লাব এই ধরনের প্রতিযোগিতাগুলো আয়োজন করবে। আমি ক্লাবের সুস্থ সুন্দর সকল উদ্যোগের সাথে আমরা ইংরেজ পড়তাম পাশে থাকবো ইনশাআল্লাহ। আপনারা ভালো থাকবেন, বাংলাদেশের
Coming here and a huge round of applause for Zakia ma'am.
Yes, a very big round of applause.
Chief guest of this program, Mr. Moshir Rahman Ranga, State Minister, Ministry of Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives. At the same time, the Chairman, Board of Trustee, A.B. Hashem, and Board of Trustee, Mohammad Shahjahan, Director, Shahriar Harun, RACCOM, and Rashid Rahman, Divisional Director, RACCOM. Vice Chancellor, yes, Din Hassan, everyone, and loving student, all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Today, I think it's a very special day for North-South HR Club, and at the same time, all the university, those who participate in this precious, actually, case competition. I'm Zakia Tazin and my company Index Group, as you heard from our CEO's speech. We always love to be with the students and their new ideas. And I love to be as a part of North-South University, as we conduct lots of programs with you. HR Club, this is a new concept, but it's very important. Today, our guest, chief guest is a member of parliament, your vice chancellor, chancellor, everyone. We all actually business company, Rankle, your channel partner, everyone. What we are doing, actually, we all are dealing with human being, nothing else. You see, last 10 years back, what was the condition of Bangladesh? Every developed country treated us as a bucket, the talabihin churi, that is the botto. So now what happened? Last 10 years, this definitely with the grace of this government, at the same time, all of us realize that our humans are our asset. So now 160 million human beings of Bangladesh become the asset of Republic of Bangladesh, whereas our reserve, our development, and all the development activities is running like it's just flying in the sky. We are in the sky, the satellite is on the sky, everywhere. Bangladesh is doing very good, and this is because of their efficient human resources. So Human Resource Club, I personally appreciate all of you to take part in this competition. At the same time, it's very interesting that North-South University invited all the University of Bangladesh. This is the greatest opportunity for other universities also, because private and public universities, there are some difference in the patterns of teaching, receiving, culture. What Mr. Mashid said, that cultural difference is the greatest difference in earning money actually. So this is a platform, I think, where all the university students can exchange the technology actually. There will be a technology transfer. In our public university, what we see, we have lots of resources, but we are lagging behind in some technology. In North-South University, I am very impressed with this university, that this is highly equipped and most modern university, and the presentation and everything of the students, teachers, and their organizations, fantastic. So this is a platform for technology transfer also, and I don't want to take more time, but one thing I want to say, in human resource issues, what is the most important fact is what we do actually. We want to try to be efficient, but another one, effectiveness is the most important issue in business field. Whenever we sit for the interview, we seek for this, whether the candidate is effective or not. Efficiency and effectiveness is related with each other. But you see, if the students involved only studies, they become efficient, but effectiveness is a different issue. You have to cope with the situation, you have to handle the thing, you have to create some new things, so lots of things. So this type of organization and this type of club, I think, your exchange of knowledge, your presentation, your organizing skill, you're pursuing to the companies as a partner, as you came to us to have a title sponsor. So all of this is really, it was really very good, attractive, and I think this sort of collaboration with every university will enrich our students in their professional life. And all the big companies of Bangladesh, like Rankan, are presented here as your channel partner, and all other companies who actually we seek a very good human resource. So this combination, I hope that it will help you to not to be a good student, but to be an effective manager, so that you can, from the very beginning of your corporate life, you can collaborate with the culture of the organization. So I really appreciate the club, the university, North South University, all the young generation, lovely students, and your effort. Thank you very much from my company, Index Group. I hope in near future, in all with your good activities, we want to be with North South University. Thank you very much.
So now we would like to extend our warm welcome to Professor Dr. Mahmood Rahman Sir, the Dean of NSU School of Business and Economics. Our gathering takes on a special meaning and moves to a next level due to his presence. Sir, can we have you on the stage, please?
Mr. Moshir Rahman Ranga, Member of Parliament and State Minister LGRD, Honorable Special Guest Mr. Mohammad Shah Jahan, the immediate past Chairman and Member of the Board of Trustees, one of the founders of this wonderful university, Chairman and MD of Index Group, and our guests from Rankon, sponsors, and of course the Honorable Chair of the session, Professor Atiqul Islam. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I want to thank the speaker, Mrs. Yasmin Kamal, our member of the Board of Trustees. Special recognition for you. I want to thank my previous speaker. She has said some wonderful things about North-South University, and I also want to especially thank you. I know that you've visited our campus several times, and for your continued support of our experiential learning activities of our students. For that, thank you so much. And also for mentioning several aspects of NSU which really are indeed true. I'd like to think that we are facilitating technology and knowledge transfer here. And there's a saying, we say that what starts here changes the world, and we hope to be able to sustain that. I think one of the things that makes North-South University very special is our proximity to industry. We want to have a very close listening ear so that we understand what the recruiters want out of our graduates. And recently I noticed that the global head of HR of Unilever, and it's relevant because Mr. Mashid mentioned that our students really love multinational companies, and particularly I was interested in what she had to say regarding what our graduates need to have as traits, because I knew that our students would listen to something. If I said that Unilever HR director said something, that they'd be happy. And there are two sets of things that she said. The first is what they look for in graduates. And essentially it's resilience and the ability to change. Now it's very interesting because on CNN it was mentioned that if anybody is to learn resilience, they should learn from Bangladesh. And I would say that no country has citizens which are more resilient than Bangladesh. So we're off to a good start. The other that she said was, graduates should have the courage to handle new things and be confident. And the only way to do that is through hands-on learning, and that's where HR CLUB comes in. I want to congratulate HR CLUB. It's led by a fantastic faculty advisor, Mr. Alamin, and 200 plus outstanding individuals who do a great job, and for arranging something that brings so many students from across the country. I was really overwhelmed to learn of the hundreds of teams and individuals from several universities, including our counterparts at IBA, East West, and the like, who are competing today. So there isn't really a better way in which you can get prepared. I'm not going to prolong my speech because I heard that there's kachi. So the sooner I end this speech, the sooner we can have that and declare the winners. But I will tell you that definitely may the best teams win, but definitely there are no losers because everybody has gone through the hands-on learning experience that's needed, and everybody is going to become more resilient as a result. Thank you so much, and very warm welcome to everybody, and congratulations in advance to the winning teams. Thank you.
For your special words and for your valuable time to our function today. Now, I'd like to request our special guest, Honorable Mr. Mohammad Shah Jahan, who is a member of the Board of Trustees, North-South University, to come up on stage and share his views with us. Please, sir, would you please come up on stage and share something valuable? And a huge round of applause for our dear Shahdan, sir.
Dean Business of School and other faculty members. Most importantly, the judges, the sponsors, and participants from different universities. And finally, the 8 selected groups who participated here. A very welcome to all of you. And I'm really grateful for all the universities in Bangladesh for participating in this event. I congratulate HR CLUB for hosting such a very important topics to create the HR model and to find out the best model prepared by particular groups. I congratulate in advance the winning team, but one thing I can tell you, that all the 8 teams came up at this stage are all equally champion because they are almost same, because otherwise they could not be possible to come at this stage with so many stages of competitions and their knowledges. As a commerce student, and it is very important that human resource is not only in the business. Human resource for all the aspects of the country, in all the groups, is the determining force for the development of the country. It can be a labor, it can be a student, it can be an executive, but without the development of human resource, a country can never be developed. And the people who are creating and developing the best possible model to represent, I must tell that those people who are doing this are very special in their knowledge and in their persuasion. I congratulate all the 8 teams and all other teams who participated, and I hope that will continue soon. HR Club is a very important club in North-South University. And their executives are, I should say, fantastic students. They are knowledgeable and they are trying to do their best. I pay my thanks, my sincere thanks to the HR Club for working in the development of human resources. Well, I can tell about me when I started in the university, in Dhaka University back in 1972, okay? And I was the first batch honors student in management in 1972. So it's a long, long back. We did not have these club activities. We did not have these facilities to work or to make the competition to sharpen our knowledge for development. We used to go to Calibration, study 2-3 classes and a tutorial class, and after that going back home. Some students were very, very serious. They used to go to the library. I have never gone to the library. Okay? Because it was very difficult on those days. Maybe our Vice Chancellor can tell because he was faculty at that time. When I was a student there, he used to teach accounting. He is 3 years senior to me. Because when I tried to go to the library, I always used to see the couple sitting in the veranda and in all the corners. Because that was the best and safest place for the couples to do their love affairs. But I think in NSU it is not possible because we have 350 cameras. And I am the culprit making these things for this from the campus development. So I have good name and also bad name. Okay? Anyway, let us not be out of our track. I must congratulate all of you. And please, not only in one event that you do annually, try to do several in different fields because human resource have no limit. How you are going to develop your country, your people, even your maid servants, and we are sending our female workers, female laborers in the various countries for their work. So how to develop them, how to teach them language, all these belongs to the human resources. It's a vast knowledge, it's a vast subject. So don't concentrate only in one event in the competition in 1 year, but do it very, very several and try to accommodate as much as students possible. So I wish a success of this grand finale, and I congratulate the first winning team and all the 7 remaining teams. Thank you very much.
I'd like to request our honorable chief guest, Mr. Mohammad Moshir Rahman Ranga, who is the State Minister of the Ministry of Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives, to please come up on stage and share his valuable words.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম, শুভ সন্ধ্যা প্রিয় সুধীবৃন্দু। নর্থ সাউথ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় HR ক্লাব কর্তৃক আয়োজিত মানব সম্পদ কৌশল উন্নয়ন বিষয়ক HR ক্যালিব্রেশন 2.0 প্রতিযোগিতার সমাপনী অনুষ্ঠানের সভাপতি NSU উপাচার্য অধ্যাপক মোহাম্মদ আতিকুল ইসলাম, অনুষ্ঠানের বিশেষ অতিথি উপস্থিত আছেন NSU বোর্ড অফ ট্রাস্টি সদস্য, আমার অনেক কাছের বন্ধু মানুষ মোহাম্মদ শাহজাহান, ইন্ডেক্স গ্রুপ চেয়ারম্যান জাকিয়া তাজিন, র্যাঙ্কন গ্রুপের পরিচালক নাসিদ রহমান সহ অন্যান্য বিশেষ অতিথিবৃন্দ, ডিন। বাংলাদেশ শ্রমবাজারে প্রতি বছর প্রায় 20 লক্ষ শ্রমশক্তি যুক্ত হয়। বর্তমান সরকার কর্মক্ষম এই জনগোষ্ঠীকে দেশ ও প্রবাসে কর্মসংস্থানের সৃষ্টি, দক্ষতা উন্নয়ন ও মানব সম্পদ কর্মপরিবেশ নিশ্চিতকরণে জাতীয় দক্ষতা উন্নয়ন নীতি 2011 বাস্তবায়ন করছেন। আমাদের বর্তমান দেশের যা মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী বঙ্গবন্ধু কন্যা শেখ হাসিনা সরকার দক্ষ জনগোষ্ঠী সৃষ্টিতে 2015-16 অর্থ বৎসর হতে 3 ধাপে 10 বছর মেয়াদী সেই কর্মসূচি বাস্তবায়ন করছে। এ প্রকল্পে প্রশিক্ষণপ্রাপ্ত প্রায় 1,85,000 জনের মধ্যে প্রায় 1,30,000 জনের কর্মসংস্থানের সৃষ্টিও হয়েছে। উচ্চশিক্ষিত তরুণ সমাজের কর্মসংস্থান সরকারের বিভিন্ন কর্মসূচির চলমান রয়েছে। এ ব্যাপারে বেসরকারি খাতের শিল্প প্রতিষ্ঠান কর্তৃপক্ষকে আরও মানবিক ও সামাজিক দায়বদ্ধতা নিয়ে কাজ করলে ব্যাপক কর্মসংস্থানের সুযোগ সৃষ্টি হবে। প্রিয় সুধী, NSU HR ক্লাবের উদ্যোগে 1.5 মাসব্যাপী ঢাকা, জাহাঙ্গীরনগর, নর্থ সাউথ ইউনিভার্সিটি সহ বিভিন্ন বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের শিক্ষার্থীদের 317টি দল বিভিন্ন রোড শো, কর্মশালা, শিল্প প্রতিষ্ঠান পরিদর্শন ও গবেষণা কার্যক্রমে অংশ নিয়েছিল। আমি প্রতিযোগিতার চ্যাম্পিয়ন দলের সদস্যদের স্বনামধন্য শিল্প গ্রুপে শিক্ষানবিশ কর্মকর্তা হিসেবে নিয়োগ দেওয়ার জন্য নিয়োগ দেওয়ার উদ্যোগকে অবশ্যই স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। জয় বাংলা, জয় বঙ্গবন্ধু, জয় হোক আমার চেয়ারম্যান আলাজ হোসেন মোহাম্মদ এরশাদ, সাবেক মহামান্য রাষ্ট্রপতি জাতীয় পার্টির চেয়ারম্যান আলাজ হোসেন মোহাম্মদ এরশাদ দীর্ঘজীবী হোক। আপনারা সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, ধন্যবাদ। তারপরে একটু বলতে হয় যে আসলে শেষে হলেও আবার একটু বলতে হয় যে আমি সব থেকে আনন্দ বোধ করি যখন আমাকে নর্থ সাউথ ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে কোনো বিষয়ে আমাকে দাওয়াত করা হয়। আমার আজকে 3টি প্রোগ্রাম বাতিল করে আমি খানিকক্ষণ আগেই ছিলাম প্রেস ক্লাবে, একটি অনুষ্ঠান আমার ছিল এবং আপনারাও শুনেছেন বা দেখেছেন যে একটি দুর্ঘটনাকে কেন্দ্র করে কালকের থেকে একটু পরিবহনে অস্থিরতা চলছে। আমি সেই প্রতিষ্ঠানের সভাপতি, বা অর্থাৎ শ্রমিকদের নয়, যারা অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট করেছে তাদের নয়, এই গাড়ির মালিকদের আমি সভাপতি। আমি সেজন্য দুঃখ প্রকাশ করছি এবং যারা নিহত হয়েছেন তাদের শোক সন্তুষ্ট পরিবারকে আমি সমবেদনা জ্ঞাপন করছি এবং দোষী যারা এই কর্মকাণ্ডের সঙ্গে যারা জড়িত দোষী, আমি তাদের দৃষ্টান্তমূলক, বাংলাদেশের আইন অনুযায়ী দৃষ্টান্তমূলক শাস্তির জন্য আমি আমার সরকারের কাছে আমরা বলেছি। এবং আমার কাছে সব থেকে ভালো লাগে আপনাদের এই এলাকায়, বিশেষ করে এখানে ঢুকলে আমার কাছে মনে হয়, আমি IPU-তে গিয়েছিলাম, ইন্টার পার্লামেন্টারি অ্যাসোসিয়েশন, এটা ওয়ার্ল্ডের আমাদের লন্ডনে, এবং আমি সুইজারল্যান্ডে গিয়েছিলাম। সুইজারল্যান্ডে IPU, CPU-টা হচ্ছে কমনওয়েলথ CPU পার্লামেন্ট, কমনওয়েলথ পার্লামেন্ট, IPU হচ্ছে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল পার্লামেন্ট ইউনিয়ন। একটি হলো কমনওয়েলথ পার্লামেন্ট ইউনিয়ন, একটি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল পার্লামেন্ট ইউনিয়ন। এটা হলো আমাদের সংসদ সদস্যদের, মানে আমাদের তীর্থস্থান বলি আমরা এটিকে। আমি অনেকবার গিয়েছিলাম। আমার কাছে এখানে আসলে কিন্তু মনে হয় যে আমি বোধহয় সুইজারল্যান্ডে এসেছি, কিংবা আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে আমি ইউরোপিয়ান কোনো দেশে এসেছি। এবং ছেলে এবং মেয়েদেরও দেখলাম আমার কাছে, যারা এখানে শিক্ষানবিশ, তোমরা বা আমার সন্তান তুল্য। সুতরাং তাদেরকেও আমার কাছে মনে হয় তোমরাও মনে হয় আমাদের দেশের সন্তান নও, এটা আমার কাছে মনে হয়। এই কারণে মনে হয় তোমাদের সুন্দর চেহারা দেখলে আমার মেয়ের কথা মনে পড়ে, সুন্দর চেহারা দেখলে আমার ছেলের কথা মনে পড়ে, সুন্দর চেহারা দেখলে আমার শিক্ষিত একটা সমাজের কথা মনে পড়ে, যারা এই দেশটাকে আগামী দিনে এই মানুষদের, বিশেষ করে আত্মমানবতার যেসব মানুষ গ্রামে গঞ্জে লুকিয়ে আছে, যেসব মানুষ তাদের নিজেদের জন্য একবেলা আহার জোগাড় করতে পারে না, আমার কাছে মনে হয় আমি, যদিও আজকে হচ্ছে আমার বয়স হচ্ছে 60 বৎসর 9 দিন, অর্থাৎ আমার 9 দিন আগে আমার জন্মদিন গিয়েছে। আমি আজকে 60 বৎসর 9 দিন, আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে আমি এখানে আসলে খুশি হই এই কারণেই, আমার যে একটা সংশয় থাকে সবসময় যে পরবর্তীতে আমাদের পরবর্তীতে জেনারেশনরা এই দেশটা কিভাবে চালাবে, কিন্তু এখানে আসলে আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে এক নর্থ সাউথের স্টুডেন্টরাই এই বাংলাদেশটাকে তারা নিজেরাই চালাতে পারে। আই বিলিভ ইট, আমি এটা মনে করি, আমার কাছে কেন জানি মনে হয় যে না তারাই দেশটাকে চালাতে পারবে। সুতরাং পুনরায় আমি আপনাদের সবাই, বিশেষ করে ছাত্রদের, শিক্ষকদের, আমি শুধু ছাত্রদের সব বলবো না, শিক্ষকরাও অনেক কষ্ট করে আপনাদের এত বড় একটা প্রতিষ্ঠান, বাংলাদেশে মনে হয় যে এত বড় প্রতিষ্ঠান আর কোথাও আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে এত বড় ইউনিভার্সিটি এই বাংলাদেশে আর আমার জানা নেই। এত বড় একটি প্রতিষ্ঠান এত সুন্দরভাবে এবং অনেক শান্তশিষ্ট একটা পরিবেশে, যেখানে ঢাকা ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমাদের এই ইউনিভার্সিটিতে যত স্টুডেন্ট আছে অত স্টুডেন্ট আমার নয় ঢাকা ইউনিভার্সিটিতেও নেই, কিন্তু তারপরেও আমরা বিভিন্ন বিষয় দেখি যে ঢাকা ইউনিভার্সিটিতে একটা প্রবলেম, গণ্ডগোল সবসময় লেগেই থাকে, কিন্তু আমরা দেখি নর্থ সাউথের সম্পর্কে কোনোদিনই আমি আজ পর্যন্ত শুনিনি যেন এখানে কোনো অসামাজিক কিংবা কোনো অপ্রীতিকর ঘটনার এখানে কোনো সৃষ্টি হয়েছে, এখান থেকে কোনো কিছুর উদ্ভব হয়েছে। সুতরাং আবারও একটা আমার সন্তানদের, আমার বাবাদের, আমার মায়েদের আবারও একটা তাদেরকে আবারও একটা ধন্যবাদ জানাই এবং তারা দীর্ঘজীবী হোক এই আশাবাদ ব্যক্ত করে আমার বক্তব্য আবারও শেষ করছি। ধন্যবাদ।
We have all waited for a long time for our honorable special guest to speak to us. Let us wait no more time and welcome with warmth in our hearts with a resounding round of applause, Mr. Professor Atikul Islam, the Vice Chancellor of North South University.
I thought I was the Vice Chancellor, I thought I was the chair of the session. I don't want to be a special guest in my own institution, okay? But still, thank you for the honor. Honorable Mr. Moshir Manranga, Minister for Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives of the Government of Bangladesh, Mr. Mohammad Shahjahan, immediate past Chairman of the Board of Trustees of NSU, Mrs. Yasmin Kamal, one of our favorite madams. Thank you so much for being here with us so late. Mr. Masjid Rahman, Divisional Director of Francon, Mrs. Zakia Tazin, Chairman and Manager of Index Group, Dean Mahbub, Mr. Alamin, the faculty advisor to the club, my other colleagues, students of NSU and students from all other universities who has kindly, fiercely participated in this competition. I welcome you all from other universities, and it's fantastic that our students can, our HS students can hold a competition with participants from 40 different universities, numbering above 300. I wouldn't be surprised if they were asked to run the country and they did a good job. I think they'll be nearly as good as so many governments that we have experienced in this country. The current company accepted. I was very impressed by the special speakers from industry, and that is something we always encourage. We want to learn from you. We want to interact with you. We want to be engaged with you. So whenever you come to the campus and give the benefit of your practical experience to our students, and we don't learn any less from it, we really appreciate it, and my gratitude on behalf of North South University to you people. I don't know what else to say. what I understand as a business academic is basically HR consists of planning, the human resource needs of an organization, recruitment, selection, placement. Proper placement is very important. Training them on a continuous basis if necessary. Remuneration packages to be nicely sort of designed. Employee relationships, even terminations and stuff like that. So they're the experts on legal and constitutional matters in the country. They have to know what the trade unions are going to do or how they're going to react. And they're going to be socially relevant as managers. One thing one of our speakers said, I can really agree with him, that you've got to be conscious of the culture. You have your books, you learn from your teachers, you've gone through everything, but then you must know the culture to get the best out of your workforce. For example, if you look at Japan, they will employ someone assuming that this person is going to stay with the company forever, almost like lifetime employment. So their attitude is very different. I've seen during the time of recession, Japanese companies asked some of the managers to sweep the floor, take the salary, sometimes somewhat reduced salary, and stay there in the hope of the good days. They don't want to get rid of their employees. But if you look at the United States, hire and fire, and it can happen instantly. So culture is extremely important. The Japanese not only look after their employees during their lifetime, some of the companies have policies for their managers that they will buy a little nice place for them to be buried. So even after their death, in the post-mortem way, they take care of their employees. So that culture thing is very, very important. All I'm saying is that my previous speakers have been very brief, and I really don't want to be too long-winded, particularly when I don't know too much about the subject. What I'm saying is, this is an engaged university. We want to engage with the government, we want to engage with the industry, we want to engage with the professions. We want our students, as our business dean said, to have experiential knowledge, to know things hands-on. We want our students to think globally, but to be able to act locally. We want our students to be ideal global citizens. We want our students to be ethical managers, ethical professionals. And in that effort, in that endeavor, our ministers and politicians in government and our captains of industry can help us by giving their wisdom to us through these kind of occasions. I congratulate Alamin and the club for organizing such a mammoth competition here. And once again, following my ex-chair, I would say, whoever wins, congratulations in advance, but winning is not the main thing, participation is the main thing. So if you haven't won this time, don't mind, never mind. You have learned a lot, and this will help you in future. You will win in the future. Be positive, in a positive frame of mind. Be die-hard optimist, and you will do well in life. As far as age is concerned, our minister said he is a bit younger than our ex-chair of the board. I can tell you, the chair of the board was a student when I was a lecturer at Dhaka University. I'm not going to reveal any more about him here. But age-wise, the minister was a baby when I went to university. Thank you all. Enjoy your life. Once again, I really thank our minister and all other speakers and outside guests for being with us, and hope to see you again. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Please, sir, we need you on stage. May I have Sajal on stage? Yes, she's busy writing the result.
I would like to request all our honorable speakers up on stage, because we will be announcing the champions in a short while. Please, if you would come up on stage, dear.
Can we have the guests, all the guests we have on the stage, please?
The names of the winners, the winning teams. Let me once again thank our sponsors and then thank them. At this stage, I have 3 names in my hand. The second runner-up is Rishaya. It's called Raju.
Please, Team Raju, please come up on stage.
Come up on stage. The first runner-up. Who could that be? You will guess it in bed. The team is called the Goldingers. I understand the Goldingers are from the University of Dhaka. Where the Raju team, where the Goldingers, are they Goldingers or Goldingers? Gold! Okay. You will have to wait for the next World Cup to see how you will think a goal. Anyway, the champion team, the top team in the whole competition, is named Team Big Soup. Now, we hold lots of competitions in different disciplines. It's hardly a lots of university becomes champion.
This is the grand finale of the second season of HR Calibration. Yes, this is the grand finale of the second season of HR Calibration. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our full guests.
And your dedication towards our Calibration 2.0. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.